Welcome back, everyone, to intensive treatments playthrough of Batman Arkham City, and now we are. Oh God, a giant shark!
Oh my god.
That's so terrifying.
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention your new
Um,
friend down there?
I remember that creeped me the fuck out
Who'd have
the
thought?
first time seeing this
Just
fucking
you
shark
wait.
out of nowhere.
Hey, that's for
But
sure.
the best
Maybe
Yeah.
part
I'll
about
see
this
you
shark
around.
being here is that it has one of the best Easter eggs ever, and if later on there's a part where you have to punch the shit out of Tiny to advance into the Iceberg Lounge. If you do nothing and you let him eat you, there's the death screen obviously, but there's a bit of text on the side, a hint, and it says, "Fight off the shark using Batman's powerful shark repellent. A flurry of furious strikes."
He stole it from Mr. Freeze.
Damn.
Which was kind of crazy at that time because not a lot of people in the audience of when this game came out really knew anything about the 60s Batman TV show.
No
Yeah.
problem, sir.
This was before they,
More of us.
Warner Brothers had their license back, or they got it back from Fox. Um,
Yes.
so you didn't see a lot of overt references to the Adam West stuff. Like there'd be some tongue in cheek kind of deals and whatnot, but nothing immediate. And
No.
then yeah. Man, I fucking hate this ice. So I would say for this part, you're kind of encouraged, after you save the cops, heading up the ladder and going into that room there. But I feel the best way to go about this place is to go at the other end and to go get Mr. Freeze first.
Yeah. No, you're right. I do that as well. Did I say I did something else? Did I say I did something?
I don't know.
I didn't initially do it that way, but
Me neither.
I started to do it later on. It just, especially too, when you told me that you did it, I had already done it, but I didn't do it every time. And I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I might as well do it every time. Because you were just like, yeah, it makes everything faster. I'm like, why didn't I just keep doing it?
Yeah. Yeah, because
Once again,
if you save the cops first, then you go save Mr. Freeze, and then you have to go back to the room you were just in just to get the freeze disabler gadget, whatever it's called. So
yeah.
it's not very intuitive that way.
Yeah.
Another jump scare I forgot to talk about is this one.
Yeah, This one always used to get me. Just because he's not in detective vision. You can't see him for some stupid reason.
He's
He's a
he's got
ghost.
he's got the invisible cloak on from Harry Potter.
That's my favorite move. Thank you for showing that
The
off.
Bat Swarm.
Yep.
It's become a move that I've used a lot, more often now than I would ever.
It's so useful.
It
And
is.
especially for him and Mr. Hammer.
Because before, it's just I love the multi-takedown. I'm just like, oh, that's so great. And, I'd see the Bat Swarm, and I'm like, well, it doesn't really do much. And then it's just you use it against Mr. Hammer or Sickle and stuff, and, it really comes in handy.
Yeah.
Especially for getting high combos and whatnot. So,
Oh, yeah.
microwave, huh? Did you get the joke?
What
Nah, it's not funny.
do you mean? It's hilarious.
So there's our boy, Mr. Freeze.
Here's our American government torture session for Mr. Freeze.
Literally.
He goes hard on him, dude.
That's true. Man, Arnold's looking dehydrated or something. He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, Arnold doesn't look like Arnold anymore.
Batman is all caked up and shit, and Arnold here is just
Huge.
he's just so minuscule. I like this design though of Mr. Freeze.
Me too. I enjoy it.
I like the added details of like his fingers being like frostbitten and his ears like kind of sunken into his head
Yeah,
because of the cold temperatures and the like Tron lights going through his whole suit. I think is great.
that's awesome.
You don't look well. If you're gone, what will happen?
Very unique idea for you.
It is.
Batman, don't let this situation fool
And then you realize that Mr. Freeze is voiced by the Brain from Pinky and the Brain, and you're like, wait, what?
Today is not a good day to push me, Victor.
Pinky shows up out of nowhere.
Security override. I built it
What are we gonna do,
What?
to
Brain?
stop anyone using my weapons against me.
How did that work
That
out?
would be great.
Why don't you go get the security override and
So now
Look at this
because we
guy
saved
begging.
so now because we saved Mr. Freeze, we can go save the cops. And immediately after saving them, they'll give us the freeze proximity thing. Whatever it's called. So it'll make our lives a whole lot easier. Yeah, fun section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gotten to a point where it's just like it's not fun necessarily anymore. It's more like fuck it, just get it over with.
Yeah,
Sort of
that's
deal.
how I
It's
feel.
it's almost on par with like the Catwoman sections for me, where it's just like, ah, fuck it, just get it over with.
Yeah, except those are, for me, even worse.
Those are worse, yeah. But this though, it's just like it's gotten to a point where it's just like the whole bit, even before you enter the museum with the jammers and stuff, it becomes like it's just repetitive
Yeah,
going
the
through it.
whole penguin section itself is just too much for me.
And it eats up a lot of time too. You don't
Really?
really think about it, but it's just like this is a chunk of the game here. And
Big chunk.
yeah.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone
Like
with them
about
will be able to spot me hiding up in the dark.
like all the parts we've done, it's like about 4 parts or close to just for these sections alone. So but now we have another stealth room, which I think is the second stealth room in the game. It's pretty close. Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because I think the other room is in the steel mill. Oh god, I fucked myself over with that.
Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Soiled it! Soiled it!
I'll find you. Can you hear? Looks like you're my hostage.
Oh shit.
What do you think of this room as a predator? Oh, they got the hostage? Oh, that never happens to me usually.
So this room is like in theory it's really cool. I dig it. I like the woolly mammoth in the center, like underneath the bridge. I like all the display pieces are pretty cool. And for a predator like it is like I'd say it does work for a predator sequence.
Yeah.
But at the same time though, it's just like I don't really feel anything when I'm oh god.
Holy
He's
shit.
dead. He's dead.
Holy shit.
He didn't even use the line. He's just like he's dead.
He just threw his ass.
Yeah,
God, that was horrifying.
that was. Batman,
I love
what's
how he
wrong with
stayed in
you?
the position too. He's just like, well, I'm dead anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fucked. Yeah, just like I'm fucked. I know it. Oh wait. What am I upgrading? What are we doing here? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, good idea. Conceal yourself.
Let's talk to Officer Miller. Officer Frank Miller.
The name's Tom. Tom Miller.
Or Tom, whatever.
We'll just say it's Frank.
You have? I mean,
Yeah, I always used to forget that because, like we said in the live streams, like my headcanon is like he was always Frank Miller
Yeah.
or whatever, and then I just realized like he literally just said his name. His name's Tom.
There are just 2 more
So
of you unaccounted for.
Have you tried the iceberg lounge?
Saw you clear the room. Awesome work. I'm like, could you do better, bitch? Could you
yeah,
do better?
yeah, you're the one that got fucking taken
Kid.
hostage,
Yeah.
idiot.
Unfortunately.
Fuck your display, Penguin.
Yeah.
When I leave here, wait 10 minutes. Then
How does he expect them to get to freeze?
That's what that's what I always wonder too, especially because right after you leave this room, the ice is like
Gone.
slowly almost gone. So it's like, did they just use the raft to get over?
And then, how the hell did they do it with a shark in the water without being Batman?
True.
Man,
They're just,
Batman, you
they're just,
don't care about
they're just hitting them with, they're just hitting the shark with fucking sticks.
Yep.
Go away.
Stop! No!
Okay, listen up. In case you didn't notice, Batman just saved our asses.
All right, just getting the disruptor ready.
Own this room. Going in? All right.
So there are upgrades you can get later. One of them is for in one of the side missions. Its only purpose is to give you the mine upgrade, and then there's another one you can get for an actual upgrade, which is for ammunition for guns. Yeah, like look at that. How do they get the fuck across there? That's
Yeah, there's
bullshit.
no way in hell. No
Um,
freaking way.
So since I'm doing a Batman playthrough and I'm not really prioritizing side missions and stuff, kind of making things a little bit more difficult here.
Yeah.
Also, we just punched the shit out of that shark.
Yeah. Thanks, Tiny.
Badass.
I love the idea that they were gonna have shark repellent bat spray
Or
as a gag.
or brass knuckles.
Oh, that's right.
That was the weirdest tidbit to come across.
I know. I'm just like, he basically already has them on too. Those freaking gloves, dude. They
That's
got
true. It's like he just putting Knuckles over Knuckles at this point.
the. Yep.
So I just did this room a lot quicker. I remember as a kid, I waited for the ice pellets to stop. Fuck you, Penguin.
Boo, and and he just killed Penguin.
He's
Penguin's
dead.
You're dead. You are dead.
Yeah,
Bye.
I always used to wait until he finished shooting the freeze gun, and then just kind of move over to the next one. But now it's just like slide underneath all of them.
Yeah.
So much more effective. Oh, Batman's dead.
And that's it. He's, well, the game's
You're
over.
dead.
Thank you for watching part 6. The game's over.
This is the end of our playthrough. Batman just fucking died.
Yep.
You look pretty small.
So now we're getting to the introduction, or the full introduction, of a character that was teased somewhat earlier.
Who was?
Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy?
One thing I never understood about this version of Grundy, because I'm assuming he has pretty much the same origin as all the other Grundys. What the fuck what was in that swamp that made him like fucking 15 feet tall?
I know.
And just like he's basically the Hulk at this point.
Yeah. Because we know that Solomon Grundy is generally bigger, but not that big.
Like we'll get an idea here in just a second of how the size discrepancy is. Like look at that.
Look at that.
Batman looks like a baby compared to Grundy.
Yeah.
One detail I like though is that Penguin just found him here. Like, he found him locked in the basement. But we'll talk about that next part.
Yep.
We'll see you guys.
Thank you all so much for watching.
We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.